Hello and welcome to SteveKnows. It's time for the weekly news update, and we have new XR headsets, mixed reality changing features coming soon to the Quest, new games, tech for the Quest 4, and so much more. It's a pretty good week this week, apart from the previous couple of weeks have been a little sad, and I've got one sad little story this week as well. But I think that is enough chin wagging. Let's get started. Today's video, it is sponsored, but it's for a great VR game that I have had on the channel before, Iron Rebellion from Black Beach Studios. The mechbot shooter game is on sale from March 13th. It will be 20% off, available on Steam and the Quest Store. So this is a multiplayer shooter with plans for a campaign in the future that I cannot wait for. But for now, you'll battle it out online with 6 different mech types and 12 weapon options using one of the best mechbot systems in VR across 25 maps. I oddly enjoyed running away in battle instead of just engaging in combat to kind of find time where I can engage in repair mode and fix broken components of my system. The controls take a second to get used to because you are controlling a 50-ton machine, but I think they've got it just right. This is the PC version and this is the Quest version, looking fantastic on a standalone system. So check out Iron Rebellion, you can wishlist it, wait for the sale to come soon, or use SteveKnowsVR.com and save 10% on your Quest titles today. So the first story, South Korean news outlets have said the Samsung-Google collaboration XR headset could be released in Q3 this year, so around the UK summertime, but with very low production numbers, around 100,000 units, hinting at a very, very expensive headset. This is also a fifth of the production numbers of the Apple Vision Pro, which did 500,000. This time we're going Android edition. We can also expect the headset to use Sony's micro OLED display with 3552 by 3840 resolution, even higher resolution than the Apple Vision Pro's display. But I'm curious about the pass-through. Even Apple's pass-through wasn't good enough. It was good, but for me, it just wasn't good enough. Next, the talk of the toast is the banishment of Toast Interactive from the Meta store. They took to Twitter and Reddit and shared with the community that they had been talking to Meta, and they had decided to ban and remove them from the store. To our dismay, they are not allowed to tell us why, dang it, but the speculation that's going around has been that there is advertising for other games within their games, and the kickstart of the 90% discount trend that started that pushed this title, Max Mustard, to the top of the selling charts on the store. But as I said, that's speculation. We do not know for sure just yet. I would hope that it's something more serious than that, though, because Facebook actively pay people to find flaws in their system. And how is this any different to that? And they're punishing them. But we don't know exactly why, but it's super sad because Richie's Plank from Toast Interactive is a VR demo relic. This was the dawn of VR this game is around. It was all of the funny videos, the VR fail videos, people screaming, invoking that fear and presence that only VR can do. It was a stepping stone for so many of you probably watching this now. It started enthusiast journeys. I just need to know more, but bloody sad. There's something here, isn't there? Next, a reason to get pretty darn excited and a future feature just waiting for someone to put this on a monkey. So it seems Meta have managed to actually create a 3D personal avatar using a handful of selfies. You know, these codec avatars, very similar to that, just using 4 selfies. It's been made possible using something called an LRM, a large reconstruction model, which looks far more advanced than the Xbox Kinect when I used to put my own face on my Rainbow Six avatar. It was awful. But it's good to see a much simpler approach for consumer use rather than the method we had previously seen, which is hundreds of cameras surrounding someone, 65 facial expressions needed to be captured, and then hours of data processing. So these 4 pictures and the processing only takes minutes. However, it still takes compute power and outputs 8 frames per second from the use of an RTX 3090. So it's not mobile chipset ready just yet. But we're heading in the right direction with chips and the advancements of AI. There could be something here perhaps in the next couple of years. This needs to be some Quest 4 tech. But I saw someone said somewhere a while ago that I found interesting. Ponder this. Why are we so obsessed with making the virtual world like the real one, limiting the unlimited? This next story is about a feature that's probably one of the most exciting features I've come across in a very long time that is going to take our mixed reality titles to a whole new level. It's giving developers, finally, pass-through camera access. This has been asked for since the dawn of the Quest, but people have been concerned about privacy, especially the fact they've opened up the Apple App Store. The code needs to be scrutinized, but right now, only the system's software can access the camera data. But it seems times be a-changing, as a new support page has just been updated that talks about managing camera permissions and what developers can do with the camera feeds in their application. So it states that developers can run machine learning algorithms on these data feeds. Apps can use this feed for location recognition, but it also states use cases for the headset being used outside. I was not expecting that. I thought they said don't use it outside, but I find that odd. There's also object recognition, so we can combine physical and virtual assets, like a virtual board game using real pieces. So, I got the Monopoly board out, but I'm missing the ironing board. Don't worry. Quest has got you. If this is leveraged correctly, the possibilities this enables can be rather profound and change how we use our devices. The virtual experience becomes much more interactive and integrated and dynamic. I'm so dang pumped. But I am thinking that Meta perhaps fast-tracked this, because we've been talking about this for a while, because Samsung and the Google collaboration, their headset, mentioned enabling this sort of feature for developers, so Meta thought, crap, pull your thumb out. Let's get this moving along quickly. You know what they're like. I also want to go over some lovely mentions, some interesting findings from the legendary Luna. I will link their account down below in the description if you want to follow them on X/Twitter, so you can keep up to date yourself. So there seems to be a change to the template and injection of values into strings related to what the headset is that's in use, hinting at preparation for third-party devices releasing soon, such as the Lenovo device, or the Asus device. Pretty pumped. The more exciting mention for me here is the potential for virtual pets. As relationships with cats and dogs and other animals replace the ever so draining human interactions we have, maybe I'm just speaking for myself there, but I would like to continue that in VR. Give me a Shiba to walk around with. I would love that. It's that part of the video. It's time for the quickfire news. Basically, the headlines, you understand what you're getting just from that, so not too much to be said. The Qualcomm XR2 Gen 3 chip has been referenced in some security vulnerabilities in their bulletin board, meaning we will likely be scrambling for a Quest 4 in 2026. You know, if history likes to repeat itself, there is a trend. Walkabout Mini Golf has another course, the biggest golf course they have done yet, which is available and set on Mount Olympus, the home of the Greek gods. You'll get to view pantheons, temples, and Zeus and Artemis too. I don't even know how this one has happened. Animal Company takes the top spot on the Quest store as the top earning game on the Quest, replacing Gtag, which the games clearly inspired by the Gtag franchise have been slaying it on the store, and it's now become one of the most popular games in VR and growing fast. These bloody youngsters, they are dominating, aren't they? Where are they getting this money from? Some positive news, the PlayStation VR 2, which is PC VR compatible via an adapter, has a price drop to $400 or £400 in the UK, making it a very tempting device at a comparable price to the Quest 3 and the 3S. Not bad. Not bad. The Quest Plus March monthly games are Golf Plus, Take It to the Green in a fantastic realistic golf simulator, or Light Brigade, a roguelike title that I really enjoyed. The art style's brilliant, gameplay's great, but it is a tough play. And we also have new games entering the library of Quest Plus titles: Ghosts of Tabor, what? That is a great entry, Job Simulator, and 11 Table Tennis. So that's it from me today, guys. Thank you so much for watching to the end of the video. Please hit subscribe and join me for next time for more news and reviews. Don't forget to check out Iron Rebellion if you're interested in a mech box shooter, and save 10% on all of your Quest games by visiting SteveKnowsVR.com. But more importantly, have a great week. Happy gaming. Good day!